A year ago, one of our most iconic brands, Jaguar Land Rover, was leaching £1 million a day. But in a harsh uphill climb, the firm's managed to get back into profit.
And now we can show you the car that's expected to lead Jaguar out of the recession. The new XJ is the greenest in its class. It's up against cars like the BMW 7 Series and the Audi A8.
Well, that's down to features such as the aluminium body and LED headlights. But more importantly, the millions invested means work for thousands here in the Midlands, as their expertise is sold right across the world. Our business correspondent, Peter Plisner, has been at the Jaguar XJ launch in France.
These new XJs look pretty much at home amongst the regal splendour that is Chantilly, north of Paris. The building behind me is a stable, believe it or not. But here these cars are getting their toughest test yet, as journalists from around the world have flown in to test drive them. The reviews they produce will be pretty crucial when it comes to future sales. Heading for the open road with journalists behind the wheel, it's always a worrying time for those involved in any new car launch.
These guys are some of the toughest car critics in the world, and perhaps a little apprehensive.
On a high-speed autobahn type of road, what you're looking for is how it sits on the road. Does it move around?
Paul Gover writes for the Australian version of The Sun newspaper.
I feel a burden every time I go to drive something new, but it's a burden of telling the truth to a whole lot of people in Australia. I mean, it could be as many as 8 million people, and you have to get it right.
But it's a burden that's made much easier when you like the car that you're driving.
I find the appearance is controversial. I think that it's a car that will grow on you. It's not immediately a beautiful car. A lot of Jaguars have been.
It's something you can that will deliver a lot of technology, a lot of power, a lot of luxury. But at the same time, you feel more involved in driving an XJ than you do in just about any of the competition.
And the cars have to be at their best. Close to the launch site, Jaguar set up a workshop with a team of mechanics and a huge supply of parts, just in case anything goes wrong.
It's a huge operation. There's 54 cars here we look after. It's a 7-day-a-week operation over a 6-week period. And most of these guys are here for the whole event.
Another day, another group of journalists, this time from China. The translator helps get the XJ message across. China's one of Jaguar's biggest potential markets. TV presenter He Yi has a staggering 16 million viewers, so what he thinks really matters.
I think among the big refined cars, this car gives you a very good driving feel. It makes you feel excited and it's easy to handle.
So a favourable response for Jaguar's new baby, but the real test comes in May when the new XJ finally goes on sale. Peter Plisner, BBC Midlands Today in northern France.
And the world seems to approve, doesn't it? Lovely.